Hello friends, OldCasualGamer here. A while back, I played through Freespace 2, one of the greatest space sims of all time. Today, we're diving into the recently released reboot of one of the most iconic fan campaigns in Freespace 2 history, Inferno. Inferno is somewhat of a fan sequel to Freespace 2, and it is set decades after the events of the game. It explores the GTVA's long-awaited reconnection with Earth through the reopened jump node to the Sol system, which had collapsed during the events of Freespace 1. But, as you'd expect in this universe, this reunion is far from smooth, and there will be new challenges emerging to test humanity's survival. This reboot brings the original Inferno campaign to new heights, with updated visuals, refined missions, and an enhanced narrative that stays true to the epic scale and intensity that Freespace is known for. Now, let's step into the cockpit and see what the future holds for humanity.
63 years ago, we as a species lost our home with the collapse of the Sol jump node. But we lost more than just our home. We lost our legacy, our unity. Many said we lost our very future. Still, we prevailed. Through the darkness of our civil war to the cleansing fires of the Second Shivan incursion, never have we lost our determination. Never have we lost sight of our birthright. The Ancients' gift to us was that very birthright. After over 3 decades of work, the Sol Gate has been activated and contact with Earth reestablished. Our long-lost cradle is finally in our grasp. Our brothers and sisters of Sol will rejoice, and together we will once again march toward our species' shared future.
Good morning, 508 Flowed Dice, and welcome aboard the GTD Phoenicia. This is Commodore Collins. Our ship has a long, honourable history. Many of you might know about our stand against the first Sepharnist juggernaut in Gamma Draconis and the subsequent run of the gauntlet against the Shivans under Vice Admiral Kellerman. We're no longer on first-line Shivan Firewatch, but we can still give as good as we get.
Alright, I'm just gonna pause the briefing here to make a quick note of how beautiful that in-engine cutscene was. And it provides a quick glimpse into the sort of visuals we're going to see throughout the mod.
Our current assignment in Delta Serpentis is to keep the peace by supporting civilian law enforcement and deterring any potential acts of aggression by the Earth Alliance. Since the reopening of the jump node between Delta Serpentis and Sol, diplomatic relations between the GTVA and the EA have deteriorated rapidly. The Ishtar portal, which allows ships to traverse the stabilized Delta Serpentis Sol subspace corridor, is the result of 3 decades of research and thousands of man-years of work from workers all across the colonies. The initial reunion 6 months ago was joyous, but after extensive governmental talks, relations between the GTVA and the government of Sol have soured decisively. Last month, the Earth Alliance, successor to the old Galactic Terran Alliance, had assumed a stance that insisted on immediate reunification. While I am not a political person, I am given to understand that the General Assembly has major concerns about a potential shift of power if this reunification would happen to the terms of Sol. High Command officially denies the possibility of an EA attempt to bring about this reunion by force, but intelligence has reported that Earth agents have been getting more bold this past month, establishing contacts with crime groups, malcontents, and political extremists all across the colonies. One last thing, pilots. Conversion of intercept squadrons to the new Perseus Advanced has been delayed, since the Block 50 targeting software has yet again failed qualification trials. As such, it's business as usual. We'll be flying the standard Perseus for the foreseeable future.
Alright, so I was led to believe that the campaign will be fully voiced So imagine the level of work that went into this. And from the looks of it, from what the man has just said, we're going to be flying the old Perseus interceptor. Old by the standards of the time that we're currently playing at. Back in Freespace 2, it was top of the line.
Loaded dice, your mission objective is to track down and capture a band of smugglers affiliated with the Capello Neuro crime syndicate. Galactic Terran Vassoon Intelligence believes that these smugglers are heavily armed and receiving support from Earth Alliance intelligence. The smugglers departed the Loser station in 2 freighters, the Guianu and the Silver Zephyr. GTVA distributed sensor beacons to attempt to track the smugglers' movements. Beacon 31Q turned up a hit. Alpha Wing, you will jump to the beacon and download the beacon's tracking data. You will then proceed to the smugglers' position, disable destroy their escort, and disable the Guianu and the Silver Zephyr. Once disabled, we will deploy Lambda Winger transports to jump in and capture the freighters. Eleanor Karpinski of Galactic Terran Vassoon Intelligence will be your liaison officer for this mission. Major Karpinski is an expert in the operations of the Capello Neuro and will be coordinating the mission from the Phoenicia's flight deck. Standard peacetime loadout supply. You have the SD-14 disruptors and the HL-12 lasers as your primary cannons. As for your secondaries, you'll carry stiletto-free anti-subsystem missiles and shocker heat seekers. You launch in 10 minutes, pilots. Good hunting.
Alright, we won't be able to select ship or loadout, as it was probably obvious. Alright, let's commit to the mission and start shooting.
Cleared to launch, Alpha. Stand by for jump telemetry. I'm passing you
Not
off
a
to
good
Major
start.
Karpinski.
Understood, Command.
Good day, pilots. I look forward to working with you.
Another glamorous day in the life of the 508th loaded dice.
Look, I'll take Delta Serpentis over Tau Sigma any day.
For sure. Finally we get some excitement instead of placing nav beacons on Tau Sigma.
The Capello Nero is dangerous, Herrera. Ever since the Soul Gate opened, they've been spreading like wildfire.
Who names their gang Capello Nero? Doesn't that just mean black hair in some old Earth language?
Beats me. A crime syndicate is a crime syndicate. I don't care what they want to call themselves.
You heard the briefing. Earth intelligence is involved with the Capello Nero. There's more beneath the surface.
I'm not worried about the Earthers. The Earthers want the best for our species. I'm sure there's a good reason.
So as you can see, our teammates, through dialogue, will be providing a lot of context
Pilots,
to the
we have
story.
a navigational fix. Transmitting coordinates. You are cleared to jump.
Jump complete. Proceeding to the beacon.
Clear to proceed, Alpha.
I'm telling you, Herrera, I don't trust those Earthers. Everything's a little too organized, too put together.
Copy, lead. So, they figured out their stuff while they were isolated. We could use a little bit of that out here in the colonies.
It's been a hard 6 decades, that's for sure. Think about it. We stumbled from crisis to crisis ever since the Lucifer. The Hammer of Light, Reconstruction, Civil War with Admiral Bosch, Capella, the Supernova Depression, the Brushfire Wars.
Come on, Finch, it's 2399 now. Those are all ancient history.
Sung, you were born in 74?
February 29th, 2376. I was a leap year baby.
Ah, so you were too young to remember the general strike of 79. It wasn't so long ago at all. Now give me some peace and quiet. Thank you very much.
Even if it means Earthers taking over?
Save me the conspiracy theories.
Alright, we're pretty close.
These Earthers want to be our masters, Herrera.
You guys talk too much.
They want us to be one people again. Is that so bad?
Alright, let's... Oh,
No more politics, guys. Please.
I forgot. Oh, damn. No, a little too close. Oh, get back. Does it work? It works. Okay. Alright. Let's move away.
Uploading beacon data, Major.
Looks like the smugglers are making a run for the Rock 128 jump node. Transmitting coordinates.
Alright, we're gonna jump out again. I figured I wanted to try.
Let's lock and load.
Alright. Let's see, what's the escort? Hercules fighters. Alright, let's approach at fast
Civilian
speed.
vessels, disengage our drives and turrets or we will open fire. You will have no further warnings.
We're not stopping for you. Gun the engines, Jimenez.
Alright.
Disable them before they reach the jump node, pilots. Use your stilettos and SD-14s to destroy their engines.
Alright, I'm gonna give Alpha an order to attack my currently targeted enemy.
Going weapons free.
Oh, that is heading right for me. Alright, eat a missile. Whoop. I'm a little out of practice here. Gotcha.
Nice one, lead.
Whoop. As usual, our very own Alpha 1 is a silent protagonist. You'll never hear his voice. You're mine now. Alright, let's see if I can, gotta target their engines to disable them. So I'm using stilettos and, can I... Let's see if this works. Alright.
One ship disabled.
It's gonna be easy.
Escort is no longer a threat.
Alright, fellas. Form up on me.
Both ships have been disabled. Didn't think they'd be crazy enough to start a shootout.
They're criminals, Sung. What were you expecting? A comms message saying that we need to learn love and peace together?
Lovely. Alright.
Pilots, Lambda Wing will capture the freighters with Beta Wing to cover them.
Scanning is always fun. Oh, really, but it's a job, right? You gotta do it. Just jumping in.
Transmitting passenger manifests for cross-checking. That cargo is definitely contraband. There's no way the smugglers are licensed to transport arms and drugs.
Yeah, you'd think so, right? I don't think there are going to be any more surprises in this mission, but, oh, there it is. The classic. Mission complete. Tune. Alright, there's an order to jump back to base there on the directives, so let's follow. This was rather quick and uneventful, so I'm gonna do another. Stick with me.
Good job disabling the freighters. The Customs and Trade Commission agents on Lambda Wing reported that they made dozens of arrests. The Gunyu and Silver Zephyr were carrying cargo that disappeared from Laramus 2 5 weeks ago. According to Major Karpinski, the information we record will be very helpful in cracking down on both the Capello Neuro and Earthly intelligence activities in Dallas Serpentis. Our next mission will be to follow up on these threads. The scans you performed on the freighters and their convoy were also useful for the CTC agents in establishing where those ships came from and what they were carrying. Drugs and weapons aboard the freighters appear to be used outside of GTVA space. Likely, it's unlicensed Earth contraband.
These loading screens have something cool to them, which is a map of where you're currently operating and their node connections to other systems, which is kind of neat.
Pilots, with the intelligence we recovered in the last Capello Neuro operation, we discovered the location of a meeting between the Capello Neuro and Earth Alliance intelligence personnel. The meeting is supposed to take place at Kyparissi Station, a mining base abandoned during the Civil War 33 years ago. For decades, the station's law enforcement has largely turned a blind eye to the Capello Neuro's activities. The Customs and Trade Commission and the Vesuvian Tactical Command are both interested in breaking up this meeting, so this will be a joint operation. The patrol cruiser Lysandro, carrying teams of CTC special agents, will approach the station on fusion drives to avoid giving a telltale jump flash. The Vesuvians are contributing the AWACS ship Imet that will hide it on sensors until we're within the weapon's range. The Lysandro will order Kyparissi to lock down all traffic out and inbound from the station. If any ships violate the no-fly order, you will disable them, 508. Your top priority is any ships of Earther manufacture. While the Lysandro squads raid the station, Vesuvian transports will be standing by to capture any ships that you disable. Major Karpinski will once again act as your liaison. Standard peacetime loadouts apply as before. SD-14 disruptors and Subak HL-12 primary weapons and Stiletto-3 and Shocker missiles for secondaries. RE are weapons tight. We want to minimize casualty here, but if we have to return fire, we will.
Alright, seems like we're going to be breaking up a meeting between a gang and...
Good day to be working with you again, Alpha. Stay close to the Lysandro until she's ready to make her run.
The station's equipment is antiquated. The Ammit's jamming will conceal your presence until you are within 5,000 meters of the station. Transports to recover disabled craft are on standby.
Always fun to work with Vesuvians, Emmet.
Just as long as you're not cooking for us.
Alpha 3, the Vesuvian people are a civilization of artists, philosophers, and scientists. But our late homeworld was harsh, and nothing like the lush garden of your species' youth. We gladly cede the realm of cuisine to Terrans.
Jump flash, Major. Earther configuration. Designation Aphelion.
Our intelligence was correct. Good. Wait until they've docked with the station.
We are approaching visual range. Awaiting your signal, Major.
Hey guys, while you're here, mind clicking that thumbs up button and subscribing to the channel? It means a lot if you do. Now, I think I'm gonna get a little closer, but stay outside the 5,000 meter range, so that I have enough time to disable whatever ships come out of there before they jump out. Alright. Not gonna risk getting closer until I have the order.
The Earther transport is
Alright.
docked. You are clear to proceed, Lysandro.
It's not...
All vessels at Kyparissi Station. This is the CTC Lysandro, GTVA Customs and Trade Commission. All vessels at this station are now under a no-fly order. No departures are authorized under any circumstances until the order is lifted.
Understood.
Reading 4 vessels undocking, including the Earther transport. Setting IFF to hostile.
Understood.
Copy, Imet. Alpha Wing, disable all targets departing the station. First priority is the Earthers. Second are all the rest.
Alright.
Reading strike craft launching from the station. Detecting weapon signatures.
They're trying to cover the transport's escape.
Let's get the Earthers first, as instructed. That thing is fast, actually.
Check your tail, check your tail.
That's why I asked you to cover me.
Clear your six!
Calm down. Alright.
Transport Cythera has been disabled.
Transport glider has been disabled.
Reading a power shutdown on the transport Nafplion.
Alright. I think you guys are having fun over there, so I'm gonna disable this last one. Excuse me, coming through.
Gas miner Durbent has lost main power.
Alright, job done.
Detecting hostile indicators. Earther configuration.
What?
The fighters are attempting to achieve missile locks on the Nafplion.
Really?
How the hell did Earthers sneak fighters into Delta Serpentis?
That's a good question. Where the hell are they, though?
GTVA will investigate after this is over. Protect that transport, pilots. Lethal force is authorized.
Let's do this. Fangs out.
Alright. Our first glimpse of our foe. Those fighters have a weird look. Look more like planes. Damn. Come on. They're fast though. And maneuverable. Ah, come on. Gotcha. Someone's... Yep. I don't know why you're using your disabling lasers. Come on, hit. We're having fun, aren't we? Oh. They run away. Well, too bad.
Scanners read as clear, Command.
Deploying transports and Zeta Wing. Stand by, Alpha.
I told you these Earthers were crazy, Herrera.
Those Earther ships must have been on standby. Imit, can you get a location fix on the fighter's origin point?
Negative. Our subspace tracking has traced the origin point of the Earther fighters. It does not correlate with any known installation or planetary body.
Then it's a
I
ship.
bet 5 C-bills that the Earthers were running silent in deep space, waiting for a distress signal from the Nafplion. At least that's how I'd have done it.
GTVI will investigate the origin of the Earther fighters' later pilots. Military hardware is not allowed through the Sol Gate.
Heads should roll for this, Major. It's one thing to get into a shootout with Capello Nero crooks flying relics from Capella. A shootout with Earth intelligence agents flying modern hardware is something else entirely.
Command, this is Abydos. We have seized control of the Earther transport. It appears some of the Earthers have chosen death before capture.
Good work, ladies and gentlemen. Return to base, pilots. Zeta Wing can handle the rest.
Alright, let's jump out.
The Customs and Trade Commission agents recovered a wealth of information regarding both the Capello Nero and Earth Alliance intelligence activities in Delta Spentus from this raid. Good job. Command is pleased. The presence of Earth Alliance agents in Delta Spentus was not a surprise. Earth fighters in the system, however, are a cause for concern. The CTC insists that it maintains strict controls on goods passing through the Sol Gate, and yet somehow the Earth has managed to smuggle military-grade hardware through. Inquiries from our foreign ministry regarding this incident have been largely ignored by the EA ambassadors. Off the record, I believe the Earthers are planning something big, but the surviving Earth intelligence officers aren't talking. Your wing also managed to disable all the escaping Capello Nero ships. Well done. Many of those thugs are willing to talk in exchange for reduced sentences. With this information, we will clean up a lot of their network in Delta Spentus. No honor among thieves, as the saying goes.
And that wraps up our first dive into the Inferno reboot. I hope you enjoyed exploring this incredible fan-made continuation of the Freespace saga as much as I did. Now the story is just getting started and there's so much more to uncover. Do you think I should continue this playthrough on the channel? Let me know in the comments. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, as there is plenty more to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and game on.